Vice President JD Vance calls religious freedom, quote, the bedrock of civil society in the United States of America and across the world, and says that faith calls us to treat one another with dignity. But at the same time, in his speech, he also slammed how thousands of recent U.S. taxpayer dollars have been spent overseas. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen.
That's right, Tracy. Vice President JD Vance addressed the International Religious Freedom Summit today here in the nation's capital. And the Vice President emphasized at home and abroad much more needs to be done to fully secure religious liberty for all people of faith.
Vice President JD Vance addresses the faithful in attendance, religious freedom advocates from around the globe representing the major faiths, including Christianity, Islam, and Judaism.
In China, across Europe, and throughout Africa and the Middle East, the first Trump administration took critical steps to protect the rights of the faithful, whether that was by rescuing pastors who are persecuted by foreign regimes or bringing relief to the Yazidis, Christians, and other faith communities facing genocidal terror from ISIS.
And so far in the second Trump administration,
the president has issued orders to end the weaponization of the federal government against religious Americans, pardon pro-life protesters who were unjustly imprisoned under the last administration.
But Vance, who is Catholic, called it absurd how some U.S. tax dollars have been spent in recent years.
How did America get to the point where we're sending hundreds of thousands of taxpayer dollars abroad to NGOs that are dedicated to spreading atheism all over the globe? That is not what leadership on protecting the rights of the faithful looks like. And it ends with this administration.
Religious freedom advocate Katrina Lantos Sweat told me the first Trump administration had a strong record on defending religious freedom. But now they're concerned about the Trump administration's clamping down on spending.
We hope, again, that support to key individuals, NGOs, faith communities on the ground in very, very difficult places, that support will not be cut off indefinitely because they need our help to fight this good fight.
President Trump, meanwhile, continues to make news. Today in the East Room of the White House, he signed an executive order banning men from competing against women directly in sports. And it's a move a majority of Americans agree with. Take a listen.
Under the Trump administration, we will defend the proud tradition of female athletes, and we will not allow men to beat up, injure, and cheat our women and our girls. From now on, women's sports will be only for women.
Now, on President Trump's, on his first day in office, President Trump's first day in office, he ordered the federal government to define sex as only male and female, including on official documents like passports. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.